awesome show. My music is great and I am feeling amazing. Letting it play out. So hang loose, everybody. We've got a good show coming up. Everybody, I think the first thing out of everybody's mouth is my music sounds tinny, it's louder than me. I mean, you guys do anything but criticize. I opened the show with a awesome welcome and everything. You know, you got to give me a chance to adjust live and, you know, not predetermine how things are going to come out before they actually happen. The point of doing live. So let me start over. Welcome everybody to a Friday night. I am doing amazing. I am excited. We have a good show lined up. Is that better? Can everybody hear me loud enough? Jeez. I don't accept criticism. John, I stopped doing that yesterday. No longer will I accept criticism. I will give it, but I don't accept it. Oh, Lord. Tonight, we have a very good show. I know, Jude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you got me on big screen? I'm like a movie star? Thank you, Belle. I give more than I take. Put it that way. What was I about to say? You guys lost my train of thought. I got it back. So tonight is a special edition for a show. So I welcome everybody first and foremost. I hope everybody had an awesome week. And which leads me to this. At the end of the day, you, or I should say, I analyze things. I like to ponder. I'm a very pondering person. I use that word. So I think a lot. Sometimes too much. But this week got me to really think of what I wanted to do differently. And I'll be honest, with time constraints, I wasn't going to have a show. I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off. But I pushed myself. And what made me realize what happens during the week, and I'm speaking from my personal experience, that you can have the best of best, the worst of worst situations. Doesn't matter what it is. But ultimately, what sets you apart from being happy and being sad is you. And one of the things I concluded was, you know, I can just sit back and not do anything, right, for Friday. But then I'd be letting a lot of people down who expect it. But then when you get to a certain point, you say, you know, it's really about me, how I feel. But is it? Because if I feel discouraged, upset, and down, then maybe somebody else who is not can help build me up, you see. So I thought about that all week, and I said, you know, there's a lot of people that I talk with on a day-to-day basis, whether it be on the phone or in person. And a lot of people have that downward attitude, which unfortunately you become what you think of, right? So some people become a product of their environment, and if you're around it long enough, you then become, or most likely become, that product, okay? So I chose to go the opposite direction. I said, you know, I really want to do a show that hits home with a lot of people, many people, suffer from it. Many people have it. Some certain degrees, some less. But the one thing about every week that I always feel better about is the show. And I'll tell you why. As much of a struggle as it is sometimes to get there, once you're there, there's nothing like it in the world. And yes, we have great artists, they're great people, everybody brings something to the table musically, but that's not the principle of our show. The principle of our show is building each other up, inspiring each other, encouraging each other. You can have the worst day in the world, but collectively, when you're around other people, it just does something to you. The mental acuity becomes stronger. You become more positive. So I wanted to do a show, Music Is, which is our saying, versus depression. And we're going to kick its ass. We have, in my opinion, the best community anywhere for any music channel, any podcast. We are the only ones that do what we do. I say this all the time. We share, we build each other up, we inspire each other. We have great talented people here. And I love doing what I'm doing. So tonight is no exception. A lot of great topics I want to read throughout the show for you guys. And of course, yes, we have some fantastic artists, great lineup. Some gang members, existing, old, new, no featured, already featured, doesn't matter, we're going to mix it up for you. And again, this week, as generous as Belle pointed out that I am, I extended the time for songs. So a lot of you had the under 3-minute mark, which was cool. But the other thing I appreciated too was this was a last minute send out, and a lot of you responded to it and sent in the songs for it. And of course, time is crucial for everybody, so I didn't expect anybody to send anything in, to be honest with you. I had to back up. But that was awesome. And it just goes to show the character of everybody here on this show. So you guys are truly the best, and you all should feel proud of yourselves for what you accomplish every week. And I mean that sincerely. You may not think you do, but I'm telling you from experience, you do. Okay, so that being said, let's get started with this awesome show we have. For some reason, I keep shrinking in my chair. I don't know what the chair is. By the way, I created, which they are free. As you see the image behind me, I generated and created, and I own them. They are, you'll see them throughout the night. They are backdrops, all digital backdrops. Most are related to music and stuff. Yes, I created them. They are mine. We own them. So if anybody's looking for a cool backdrop, whatever, let me know, and I will send them off to you, free of no charge. That's how I am. That's how I roll, Belle. All right, let me get over to the chats real quick. Say hi to everybody. Hey, Den. Yeah, hey, thank you for that. We have a very special treat tonight from Dennis, which you guys will see momentarily. Den, I hope they're watching, and if not, maybe it's past their bedtime, but you can always play it back for them. So I'm super excited then to feature them. They did a really, really nice job on it. Cute kids. And then they're your grandchildren, I assume, according to what you sent in. So that's going to be awesome. Was it Bubby and Sissy? Is that what it is? Awesome, cool. Yeah, it's really, really, really cute. And then John sent us in, well, it was filmed, dancing, another young kid, but really, really cute. So tonight, guys, is all about music is versus depression. And again, we're going to kick its ass each and every single week. And of course, we have links that will be on the description pages after. There are many people that do watch that don't do the chats. And for those of you that may be feeling anxious and upset and down, fear not. We are all here to support you and each other. So enjoy the show. Kick back, relax, grab your junk and boxes of whatever it is that you have, and let's get started. Okay. Beautiful. I hope everybody's weather is fan-fabulous out there. Mine today was not that bad. Pretty cool. A little misty, right? But nonetheless, it was pretty decent. And we've got Kathy, Belle, J.A. Future, Judes, of course, Bev, John, Wanda. Let me see, we got how many Judys we have in here now. Den, of course. I think I seen Matt, Connie, Lois. Did I see Kathy? I think I said Kathy. I don't know. Anyways, there's a lot of you in here thus far. If I didn't mention your name, I apologize. It's Stevie. Gail, I think. Yeah, it's Gail. Hi, Gail. Gail, I try to do this so nobody feels left out. You know, I try to spread as much of me around as I can. All right. Hey there, Jude. Yeah, so separation, John, is Judy's what the one with the wrench, not wench. Wench, no, wrench. Yeah, Judy. Elvis, hey, Den, you know, Elvis sang a song about Judy. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Anyways, it's not Jude, but Judy. Pretty cool. Right across the what? The border? How you doing, Gail? Nice to have you. Yellowstone. Yeah, he did. Hey, Judy. Don't let our sweet love wither and die like... And it goes on and on. It's called Judy. Check it out by Elvis Den. You'd probably like to sing it. It's kind of country-ish. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to start off the night with an artiste, a gang member if you will, and I want to share something as I go, but this here is from a gang member, and I will read this to you. Remarks from a gang member. Now, I won't mention the gang member's name, but if he chooses, then he can say who it is, but anyways. Have always been the type of person who likes to make others laugh. 3 years I have learned not to take myself to, let me expand my window, guys, I apologize. Not to take myself too seriously. With that being said, I thought I would like to share this recording with the gang. It makes me smile when I perform it, and it is my hope that it will cheer someone else up by bringing a smile or laugh to their face. Thank you for your consideration for submitting this song to the show. Yours truly, gang member. So, you know who you are, and I want to say thank you. That was very kind, and we've actually had several emails. Again, no other show has the people that you guys are. And you guys didn't have to do this, you know, nor did he. So, thank you very much. That was awesome. Isn't it nice though, Judy? The best enjoyment you can get is giving to somebody else. Alright. These lights seem a little brighter tonight, John. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm getting blinded here. I don't know, man. I turned them on earlier, and they were like just blinding me to death. Alright. So, this gang member says, submission for consideration for theme of getting through hard times. And she is, of course, well known throughout the Sing Snap community and here on the Cool Show. She is probably one of the longest existing gang members, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. This is none other than Nordic Lady, aka Connie. And I like that nice little thing you wrote there, Connie. Connie, you are singing Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. And this is by BJ Thomas. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start it off with some nice music by one of our very own gang members, Connie. Here we go.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job, those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues he sends to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is Connie. Raindrops keep pumming my head. Falling on my head. Nice job, Connie. Nice, happy, upbeat song. No, not every song has to be upbeaty. I love that song, though. It reminds me of my childhood. My dad used to listen to, B.J. Thomas and all those guys and stuff like that, so kind of takes me back, right? Memories, good ones at that. So, Connie, thank you very much, and thank you for the last-minute submission. We appreciate it. I haven't heard that song in a while, though. But you know what it does remind me of, though, Connie? What's that? I forget who did it. Maybe it was Tess. Oh, she sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow with Kermit the Frog. Kind of reminds me of like the old Muppets back then growing up. That era. Good job, Connie. Excellent. Yeah, I love, I don't know, growing up, cartoons like Thundercats, He-Man, Voltron, all those cartoons, Bugs Bunny, they were like real cartoons back then. Now they just draw squiggles and put a pair of pants on a sponge and a bar of soap, and you get sponge soap, whatever his name is. If there's kids watching, SpongeBob is awesome. Yeah, so isn't the soap guy, and the cat dog was probably one of my faves when he came out. Half dog, half cat. Felix the cat, yeah. Top cat. You remember Muddy Mouse? Tom and Jerry would be censored. Yeah, I know. Listen. Don't get me going with cartoons they censor today. But yeah, Heathcliff, Garfield. Oh man, you guys can get me going. All of the things. As a matter of fact, Connie, speaking of your song, so that happy upbeat tune, right? What I'm going to do during the show is I'm going to test you guys. And this actually is a proven fact, according to a lot of research and websites and scientists and what have you, that study the neurological pathways of what triggers certain or stimulates certain moods. And so I'm going to literally test all of you. And I'm going to be, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, this is the president calling me. Hello. Hey, Mr. President. Hold on 1 second. All right, this is the El Presidente here. Hold on. All right, Mr. President, you're on the line.
All right. I had something happen to me today, and I want to share it with you. I was in a grocery store, and it's all about depression and trying to get out of it and getting in a good mood. I was in the grocery store, and this guy was checking out, and he had he was about short $115 worth of groceries. And the lady said, I'm sorry, you got more. You don't have enough money. He didn't have enough money for it. And he said, I'm sorry, you're going to have to take it back. And this other guy sitting in the just about, 3 or 4 feet away, overheard all this. Complete stranger, goes up to the cashier and hands her $120 and gives it and says, pay for his groceries, and then he just walked away. Wow. And everybody was sitting there with their mouth open, and it made my day. It absolutely made my day, because I was in a depressing mood. And once I saw that, I said, this is what it's all about. Really an altruistic person there, complete stranger, doing a kindness to another stranger, and it doesn't get any better than that. I just wanted to share that with you.
John, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, because I've seen that happen many, many times, and the giver, typically they don't ask for anything in return, right? They just walk away, and they're in a situation they can help. And yeah, you're right. You feel bad, like your emotion.
It puts a smile on the cashier's face, on everybody that was around, on my face. We all felt happy.
Sharing is contagious. Being nice is contagious, isn't it?
Yep, it sure is. You lead by example.
That's awesome, John. That is
anyway, I'll let you get back to the show. I just had to tell everybody that.
No, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you did, and I'm glad everybody got to hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All righty.
Thank you, John.
Talk to you later.
All
Bye.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah, sharing is definitely contagious, guys. And John, thank you. Yeah, he's the El Presidente, so, but that's nice. That when things like that happen, just a warm act, a generous act, and it benefits everybody, not in a monetary sense, but people around him. maybe they were all, as John said, the cashier smiled, right? Everybody kind of was like, wow, that's super nice. You know the old saying, pay it forward, right? So maybe something happened with that guy. Maybe he's just a generous guy. I've done that numerous of times. I'll be in Dunkin' Donuts. Everybody knows I love coffee. And I will say to the cashier, what's this person getting behind me? Oh, they're getting a couple of coffees. Or I say, okay, I'll take care of it. You know, if I have the means to do it. And I do. Because I've had that done to me so many times. And it's the greatest feeling in the world. But sharing is contagious, but also, okay, being around crap is contagious. Eventually, you're gonna stink, right? So that's why we're having the show tonight, guys. Maybe you're around crap and you're starting to smell. I was all week, I'm being honest with you. And like, I gotta get out of this situation. I felt like a diaper wrapped up in a bag, okay? But I'm here. And I'm enjoying what everybody's saying, the great artists and people we have, the phone call from John. That's what my end of the day on a Friday is like. So, John, thank you so very much. All right, and let me see here. You do, Bev. Toxicity is harmful. It's kind of like carbon monoxide. Can't smell it. Taste it, but it affects you. Right? We don't want carbon in our lives. No, no, no. If you do, then you got to make sure it's either like a soda or, you know, carbonated water or something. That's awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm going to try to mix it up. I don't want to bore you guys too much with my languaging here, but tonight's show is a mix. All right, so we're going to move on. Let me see, I think we've got House of the Rising Sun. Yeah, so this next artist right hither. This is Judy, the other Judy, aka Eagle's Flight. House of the Rising Sun. Very cool tune. So let's give a warm ears a listen to Judy, Eagle's Flight, House of the Rising Sun. All right, Judy, mic is yours.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun.
Yes, I paused it. I apologize, Judy. You are correct. Judy and Dallas. Let me rewind that for you guys. That's my apologies. Judy and Dallas. All right. Thank you, Judy, for pointing that out. It wasn't in my text. I forgot to put it in there. But yeah, this is Judy and Dallas, House of the Rising Sun. Thank you, hon. Appreciate it.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sold my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a throne. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. Oh, it's in the room of many a poor boy and God. I know I'm one. And it's been the room of many a poor boy and God. I know I'm one.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Judy and Dallas, House of the Rising Sun. I love that version, guys. Awesome job on that. Great harmonics, you two. Sounded really, really good. And I don't know if you generated that graphic in the background, but I really noticed it now when I was literally paying attention to the videos. I can't do that much when I'm doing it, but you had the background moving and everything, so some animation going on. Awesome job, guys. That was cool. Very nice. You both actually have pipes. You know what I mean? Just in a different way. Yeah, the cloud was kind of creeping there, Lois. A little creepy weepy. You use a program called UCam. Never heard of it. I don't want to learn any more programs. I've got enough. But it served your purpose. And anything free, programs like that, I like to dabble around with. It's always fun to just kind of mix things up. At least for me, anyways. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before we get on to our next artiste here, let me just go over to this here. Because like I said, tonight is mixed discussions with music, alright? So, if I pull up the wrong image, don't yell at me. Here we go. Okay. So, what I've known but really studied is, as you see here in the picture, okay, what's amazing is that music, which I'll explain a little bit later on during the show, as a lot of you already know, music is a universal expression, right? It's a form of human expression. It has a lot of well-known definitions, but at the same time, it just has a lot of different interpretations to different people in terms of substance and artistic features. I wanted to show you guys this first picture here, and of course it will change up as we go to show you the end results. But this here, you can see maybe she's a little depressed. She's struggling, doesn't really want to sing. Maybe she's not getting into music, just wants nothing to do with it. And the gentleman to her right, in front of her, kind of looks like maybe he's uncertain of how to encourage her, or he's trying to, right? And of course, as we go on later, you'll see different pictures that will kind of narrate the frame of what we're discussing. But with music, it's amazing because one of the hardest things, right, is to get involved and to really push yourself to do something. It's the easiest thing in the world to do nothing. One of the hardest things that people have a hard time with is courage. So it's getting that courage. And as we go on through the show, we're going to discuss that because everybody is here and encourages everybody. And if you're by yourself, that's a little tough, right? So that's why we have things they call support. Just like we're all doing now through means of music. And later I will read some awesome science facts behind what music does and how powerful it is and how it can help people cope and deal and in fact even beat a lot of anxiety and depression. All right? Very good stuff. Now, let's move on, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we were discussing in the beginning of our show. This is a treat. And again, we thank Den for this, time legend, aka Dennis Shepard, and his two wee grandchildren. It is Bubby and Sissy. And let them know, Den, that we appreciate them sharing. And if they want to have tacos rain down, make sure they are Dorito Supreme tacos. And I will be standing outside all day with them. All right? So I'm going to imagine they're singing about Dorito Supreme tacos raining. But right now, this is Bubby and Sissy, the grandchildren of Dennis, aka Time Legend. So, then, here they are, and I hope they're watching. Let's go.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos out in the street. Tacos, all you can eat. Lettuce and cells, cheese and meat. It's raining tacos. Yum, 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 yummity yum. It's like a dream. Yum, 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 yummity yum. Bring your sour cream. So, meat, lettuce, cheese. So, meat, lettuce, cheese. So, meat, cheese, 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 cheese. It's rain tacos. Raining tacos, raining tacos, it's raining tacos, raining tacos, raining tacos, raining tacos, it's raining tacos.
All right.
Gracias.
That is Bubby and Sissy. Bubby and Sissy, I understand that you two are watching, and I'm sure that your grandfather is very proud of you. We are all proud of you, and we appreciate the both of you singing that song and inspiring others to sing and sharing your beautiful song with us. You may be very hungry. So thank you for that. But it was very, very good. The both of you did amazing. Please, with your parents' consent or grandfather, sing more. We'd love to have you guys back anytime. So Bubby and Sissy, thank you very much. Don't forget to brush your teeth before you go to bed tonight. That is Bubby and Sissy, ladies and gentlemen, Den's grandchildren. Time legend. Good job, guys. That was awesome. See? Bubby and Sissy did it. They did. They did awesome. I thought they did really good. How can you not say, like, that's just not the most inspirational things ever when you see two kids like that age, you know, especially the bravery that it took you guys to get up and sing in front of a camera, and not only did you do that, but you got all the words right, and you guys sang together. Good for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on here. We'll keep the music going for another one, all right? This, of course, is probably one of the oldest gang members. Well, actually, no, is. Not one of. But the oldest gang member, not in age, just in time reference to the show. The original, El Presidente. Let me see here. None other than Argent, a.k.a. John. And John had mentioned that when, you know, sometimes he's feeling anxious or whatever, he enjoys singing this song. And I believe one of his recommendations were, of course, you don't want to climb up on a roof, but envision it, I suppose. But this is John's uplifting song here, Up on the Roof by the Drifters. How nice that would be if you listen to the lyrics of the song and you can kind of picture yourself up on a roof, just Hakuna Matata to everything. So this is Argent, aka John, Up on the Roof, ladies and gentlemen.
Up on the roof. Up on the roof. When this old world starts getting me down and people are just too much for me to face, I climb way up to the top of the stairs and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof it's peaceful as can be, and there the world below can't bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired and beat, I go up where the air is fresh and sweet. I get away from the hustling crowd and all that rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, the only place I know where you just have to wish to make it so. Let's go up on the roof. Night the stars put on a show for free, and darling, you can share it all with me. I keep a telling you, right smack dab in the middle of town, I found a paradise that's trouble-proof. And if this world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two up on the roof. Up on the roof. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, honey. Everything is alright.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is John, aka Argent. That's actually John sitting up on the roof many years ago, he said. Maybe it was in New York, I don't know. But I'd be scared, John. And I agree that when you're up there or you're looking out of a building, you get kind of that loopy feeling. John, nice job. Yeah, and for somebody who's that young of age, which, you know, I mean, I'm just a baby, but I will say that your voice, I think Matt quoted it one time and said John can sing the phone book. Not only that, but he harmonizes with it like any song you sing. You know, blows my mind. So John, nicely done. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, it is. John has a very clear, distinct voice. And again, the amazing thing is he, John's harmonized, sang songs to me many, many times over the years. And a lot of times he'll correct me and say, hey, you're singing harmony, not lead, which I have a habit of doing. I fall into harmony and I get myself out of the lead. Speaking of lead, I'm going to jump into another song. This is actually, I love this song. Reminds me a lot of my mom. She used to sing this song all the time. And this gang member here is no exception to the rule when it comes to beauty and talent here. And I know there's a backstory to this, Belle. The Rose by Bette Midler. Okay, I believe Belle had mentioned that when she sings it, it reminds her a lot of her mom. As it does for myself. So I can share that sentiment with you. I don't sing it, but when I hear it, it does. So this actually brought back, again, some really awesome memories, Belle. So, yeah, okay, that's what it was too. Yep, your mom sang this song, and she also loved it. So you are now carrying the torch and passing it on to yourself and sharing with everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Gypsy Angel, a.k.a. Belle, as I refer to her. And only I, nobody else. So, Bill Bartley, if you're out there listening, stop calling her Belle. Okay, that's my name. Alright, so let me find you here, Belle. I'm only kidding, Bill. Anyways, here is Gypsy Angel, a.k.a. Belle, The Rose by Bette Midler.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who won't be taken, who cannot seem to give, and the soul afraid of time that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, the bitter snows lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right there, that is gang member, Sync Snap artist, and now independent YouTube artist, Belle, aka Gypsy Angel, The Rose by Bette Midler. Beautiful job on that, Belle. Again, memories for moi. I love that. It reminds me so much of my mom when she used to sing that song. Takes me back. And as always, yes, very beautiful, of course. Kind of warms you up right here, don't it? Nice job. Very nice. Telling you, man. Fridays for me are my sanctuary. I'll admit it. And I think we had some new people come in here. I think I seen Ozark. I think I seen Dallas. And I think Matt came home from work. I know Matt has a routine. And let me see. Oh, very nice, Judy. The other Judy. Admin Judy. Man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, guys. And again, for those of you that weren't here last Friday, couldn't make it, what have you, I announced that we broke a new record, live viewership. It was extraordinary. And believe it or not, when you do things like that organically, because we don't pay for advertising, right? We are strictly organic based, and we rely on support from members like you and everybody else, that you get noticed. It may not be in the millions. What happens is your channel spikes through the algorithms, and so other people notice that, and we are actually placed on different videos with ads for us to watch our channel, which is literally costing us nothing, because we have 100% likability, which means we've never been flagged. YouTube has flags. They'll, kind of give you warning signs of this, that, and the other. It's never happened to us. So we have what they call 100% likability. So that's awesome. Something to be proud of, everybody. So yeah, last week with the ELVIS show, I mean, we just blew it out of the water. It was absolutely amazing. And we're actually not that far off tonight, to be honest with you. So we're getting there. All right, so as I discussed, guys, tonight I just wanted to touch base a little bit more, and again, within the next couple of songs, I'm going to do a test for everybody live, and then I will see your reactions, and I'm actually intrigued to see how this works out. But for many people out there who are not aware, or you may be, let me just explain something to you in definition. What is depression? Well, depression, and I'm reading this verbatim, depression is a common and serious mental health condition that can affect anyone. So it's not bias. It doesn't just target certain people. It can affect anyone at any given time. It's also characterized by a persistent low mood or loss of interest in activities that interferes with daily life. Now, why am I reading that? What stands out just from reading that is it's a persistent low mood, or, this is the key word for me, loss of interest in activities. This is why it ties right in to what we're doing tonight. Music. Music has and plays such a crucial role in our everyday lives. You don't have to sing. You don't have to play an instrument. And I'm going to test this with you guys and prove it to you. Remember I said earlier on that you become a product of your environment. For some, you do not. But for many, you do. So whether you sing, whether you play an instrument, listening, absorbing through your subconscious, that can affect you either in a positive way or in a negative way. Hence, product of your environment. In this case, it's subconscious and your hearing. So we'll get into that a bit later. But I found that article interesting, and of course there's more to it, but I found that very interesting because when you start to lose interest in activities that you may enjoy, it could be anything, but that's where music comes in. And again, we'll talk about that, but interestingly enough, the power of music channels certain paths in your brain beyond my comprehension that can really, really stimulate what they call, I'll call it the happy nerve, and change your life dramatically. Okay? So, with that being said, we're going to stick to some more music. And we have a gang member here who is singing one of probably, I wouldn't say he's my favorite artist, but close to it. And I'm trying to read you guys' chats too here. Singing frees up. Oh, that's what it is? The vagus nerve? Alright, Johnny, thank you for that. That's why you can say, yeah, Wanda, isn't that cool? A lot of times if you can't sing or you're if you can't sleep or you're restless or your day's just going to crap, you can either sing, play an instrument, or listen to something that relaxes you, right? Music. And it changes your whole demeanor. And Kathy just said that she can't drive a car without music. And that's awesome. I love the comments, man. I love the participation. I try to read what you guys are saying, but that's awesome. I agree with that. Just like, doing jobs or something, I have to have music in the background. It just helps me to focus, believe it or not. All right? So, speaking about favorite artist, which I was saying earlier, he's probably not my favorite, but close. This gang member, Wanda, she is singing How Great Thou Art. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate that. I would say I'm wonderful. Maybe not great, but I'm wonderful. Thank you. Wanda's singing about me. This is by Elvis Presley and a.k.a. Summer Sky. Wanda. I said it. Wanda. How Great Thou Art by none other than Elvis Presley. All right. Wanda, mic's yours.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displays.
When Christ shall come, we shout of acclamation, and take me home. What joy shall fill my
then I shall bow in humble adoration, and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
Wanda, ladies and gentilemen, how great thou, Denny, by Elvis Presley. Wanda, beautiful job, as always. Have a question, Wanda. Did you want to, like, towards the end, I know it's kind of a different version, just kind of hit that power note, like, you just wanted to, but you held back, you wanted to belt it out, you know? I know I always want to do stuff like that, but when the version's different, right, you got to kind of keep it that tone. I thought that was awesome. Thought you held your tone well throughout that entire song, and that is a very, very pretty song. I thought, in my opinion, Elvis just had a way of delivering those types of songs, you know, unlike anybody else. Again, my opinion, you're entitled to yours, which really doesn't matter. Mine does. Wanda, awesome job, hon. Very beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I definitely thought it was different. Yeah, right at the end, you know, when he goes, how great, and then he just belts it out. I mean, the man had some, talk about pipes, that dude had some pipes on him, man, I'll tell you what. So it's hard to kind of restrain yourself, not from doing that. But that was awesome. Very nice. Okay, guys, check this out. Okay, let me share this with you. Here we go. And let me go over to this right here. Okay, so again, another depiction. This guy, though, looks a little like the other guy's trying to, like, I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen. And the other guy's kind of getting, looks like frustrated, right? I tried to research, and I created these images through the AI program, so you won't find these anywhere else. These are all unique. But I wanted to picture, like, somebody, and it's very tough, but somebody forcefully or trying to force somebody to enjoy or try something, and in this situation, music or to sing. And you can tell that the other guy's, he has his hands over his head and he's not really receiving what the other guy, maybe it's his buddy, brother, who knows, but what the other guy is saying to him, because it looks like he's trying to be forceful and getting angry with him. Okay? Here in this picture, now this I did get off of the internet, that's why it's so grainy and looks like crap, but it says, let's talk about depression, and you can see that little picture of the person holding the glass with that person kind of just feeling trapped, and that's supposed to be that person sitting with her girlfriend, right? And now they're laughing and they're talking, and You see the stark difference? Now, they're not holding a microphone, but there's a way, maybe you know somebody who's feeling the way that picture described that person. And so studies have shown that the easiest way to encourage somebody is to be calm and to give it time. Like everything else, things don't happen right away. But the worst thing they say to do is try to force somebody to do something, even though you know it may benefit them, but to try to force somebody aggressively or to be loud to do something that they're just not ready to do. John mentioned earlier on the phone that actions speak louder. So maybe by simple actions or taking small little baby steps to talk with a friend, a family, little by little, even though it takes time, but that in itself can be more beneficial than trying to force something on somebody. Yeah, absolutely, John. It has to be their own, and timing is key. We all know, whether you're at a job or whatever it is, right? Nobody likes to be told what to do or how to do it. But as life is, many times we have to. But in this instance here, according to studies and research, the best approach is a calm approach. Interesting. Singing helps, says this one researcher. Researchers have found that music and singing releases dopamine and endorphins. The feel-good chemical, I was talking about this earlier, I called it a happy nerve. The feel-good chemicals in your brain that makes you feel uplifted and happy, as well as simply taking your mind off the day's troubles. So it's no wonder why it's seen as being a good boost for your mental health. That was released October 10th of 2023. That's just one article by some researchers. Dopamine and endorphins, those were terms I was looking for earlier, but couldn't find them, so I said happy nerve. But imagine that. Singing. That's just one aspect of it. It's such a broad spectrum of music, right? But singing, just singing alone, does all that. That, guys, is awesome. I was super excited to research and find all this out and to start sharing this stuff with you. So remember, guys, share, but be kind and gentle with somebody who may be going through difficult, anxious times. We all go through it. We've all been there. And speaking about meeting people, this is probably, I refer to this gang member as Ma, because she is like a motherly figure to me. I think between her and John, I get my dose of parenthood. So, this is Bev, aka Ma Bev, and you are singing So We Meet Again, My Heartache. And this is by Melody Gardit. Did I pronounce that correctly? If not, oh well. Anyways, Bev, here you are. So We Meet Again, My Heartache. Let me pull you up here, and I'll hand the mic right over to you. All right, Bev, mic's hot, and it's all yours, my dear.
So we meet again, my heartache. So we meet again, my friend. I should have known that you'd return the moment I was on the mend. So we meet again, my heartache. Like two lovers torn apart, bound together by the breaking of a tired and torrid heart. So we meet again, my heartache, just as leaves begin to change. How you've made my life a story filled with worlds you've rearranged. So we meet again, my heartache, come and join me in my pain. You're the reason I remember every sweet and sad charade. So we meet again, my heartache, come and sit with me a while. Rest your head upon my shoulder, hide your face beneath my smile. So we meet again, my heartache. Oh, the glass is stilled with wine. I hope you join me in my toast, my ghoulish host. And maybe stay a while this.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is none other than my Bev, aka Bev. So we meet again, my heartache. Beautifully done, Bev. Very, very nice song. I've never heard that song, but very pretty nonetheless. You kind of had a little, almost jazzy blues style going on there in your voice. I liked it. Very relaxing, very comforting, very soothing. Awesome job. Per usual. Oh, hi there, Lois's hubby. Lois, your hubby is here. Did I miss something? Oh, look at all the hearts. Yeah, I thank you, John. That's the golden mic. Remember, like the old EIB network. None of you would probably know what the EIB network is, and if you do, kudos to you. I love the old EIB network. Anyway, it was cool stuff back then. Very, very uplifting. I thought it was anyway. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, you have to just bear with me while I pull this up. I thought I had it up. The, yes I do. The page. Get your mind out of that gutter there, Judy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is because I've been kind of mixing up the songs here, right? Genres, moods, what have you. Now, I am going to play something, okay? It might take me one or two to get to the right one, but I'm going to play it, not the whole thing, and I'm going to play something different. Now, each one that I play, if you guys don't mind, share with the community your feeling, like your instant feeling. Don't think, just share about how it made you feel. And I'm going to explain this to you after we're done doing it. So this is kind of a live test. I want to see how true this is. I believe it 100% is, and that I will explain. So again, just bear with me. All right, let me pull this stuff up. So it might echo for a second, but don't yell at me. I'm well aware of what it might or might not sound like. All right, so I'm going to try this one here. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right, I'm reading. I'm just waiting for the responses. Very cool. All right, and let me see. Let's go here. Now remember, hold on to that feeling. Okay, and again, if it takes me one or two, just bear with me. All right, let's go here. I think this is it. Okay guys, very cool. I am recording all of this in my head of what everybody's doing. So bear with me one more time, please. Alright, let's see. I think this is it. If not, again, just hang loose. I've got to, life's kind of tough, but that's okay. Last one. All right. I don't want to out-test you guys too much. So, each one that I play, now that's without lyrics, and that's for a reason, because your mind just gave you whatever impression you immediately felt. That's why I said don't think, just put it out there. The point of doing that, which it's amazing how that's 100% right, is that whatever we listen to, whether it's music, which in this case, if you're listening to sad music but not depressing music, there's a difference. You can listen to something that may be like a mellow song, let's say like The Rose. For me, that brings happy thoughts, right? Now, the other one that I played, the second, was very aggressive. A lot of you said, yeah, angry, fear. That was the point of that, right? And then the last one was calming. Yeah, the last one was calming, soothing, but for some people, sad. And that's exactly what those tones were. So what's interesting is that, again, we become a product of our environment. So maybe sometimes if we're feeling anxious and we're feeling upset, maybe we can think and kind of change, not big changes, but little changes. And again, it doesn't have to apply to you, but it can apply to people you know. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the surroundings or whatever, but your subconscious absorbs that. You don't need your conscience. Your subconscious is your powerhouse, and it records that, and that's what affects your moods, up, down, middle. So it's quite interesting. Just keep that in the forefront and know that sometimes what we listen to really may have a huge effect on how we feel, whether it's in the car or we're around people, maybe they talk negative or whatever it is, right? We just need to be mindful of our environment, and that goes for other people that we care about as well. So that was really interesting to do that live and to see the remarks from everybody. I appreciate you guys participating in that. That was awesome. Singing does help. Matter of fact, somebody mentioned earlier about bipolar. There's a huge study going on right now, but singing, music, it improves social connection. It also improves your mental health. Singing involves focusing on multiple things at once, which can improve mental awareness and concentration. It also can boost your confidence. Singing, believe it or not, can boost your confidence, huh? We say that all the time here on this show. So music is awesome. That's why we say music is. So guys, thank you so much for really taking part of that. That was actually a cool live test. All right, speaking of music, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do Lois and I believe it's Sophia or Tove, Sophia. This is Birds, as in tweet tweet. And this song is by Neil Young. Yeah, right, a fan, white noise, green noise, whatever. Some background noise. When my oldest daughter was little, I used to have to run the vacuum so she'd shut up because she was colicky. Oh, I'm sorry. She'd be quiet. Anyways, Lois and Sophia, you ladies are singing Birds. Make sure I got that right. All right. So, ladies, here we go. The mic is yours. Knock it out of the park.
Lover, there will be another one who'll hover over you beneath the sun. Tomorrow, see the things that never come. today. When you see me fly away without you, shadow on the things you know, feathers fall around you and show you the way to go. It's over. It's over. Nestled in your wings, my little one. This special morning brings another sun. Tomorrow, see the things that never come. Today, when you see me fly away without you, shadow on the things you know, feathers fall around you and show you the way to go. It's over. It's over.
Beautiful job, ladies. That was, the title was a little bit confusing, but Birds by Neil Young. You guys did a fantastic job on that. Beautiful harmony, and I think someone just made mention, it put a nice smile on their face. I love seeing comments like that. It was, Wanda. I thought it was very beautiful. Now, Lois, is she a friend of yours? Is she here? Did you meet her on Sing Snap, or just kind of a quick back end? Neil. Oh, okay, so you've known her for quite some time. Gotcha. It did, Gil. Oh, from Denmark. Oh, nice. I'm still waiting for my things in the mail, everybody. You know, my hats and my cookies and all that fun stuff. John actually sent me quite a bit of cookies one time. There was so much of them. I mean, like, it was a lot. Like a big thing of cookies. I loved them. But that's awesome, guys. Isn't it cool, though, how you meet people through means of that, whether it's Sing Snap or here or whatever it is, right? And you befriend them. And next thing you know, you're besties for like many, many years, but you may have not physically met. But there's just something about that person that you connect with, right? Which I find very, very intriguing. All right, we're going to move on to another fan-fabulous artist here. And then I want to touch on something that I said earlier, which I'm going to read to you, which is really amazing. And I actually tested this on one of our gang members here. It wasn't funny at the time, but she was kind of my guinea pig. And it's funny now, we laugh, but I will explain that to you guys. Anyways, let me see, who do we get? Here we go. This is, I think he's a new feature, by the way. Passports. Yes, and my wife Dawn as well. But it was to me, John. Okay? It's all about me sometimes. Okay? I'm only kidding. All right. This is Joe Baby I don't know where Joe Baby is, if Joe Baby's here or not. But hopefully somebody can send him the link and maybe he will watch if he's not watching now. Joe Baby, and he even got this cool hat that he made. I want to get one, which we will be soon. Lost in the 50s. This is by Ronnie Millsap. Alright, so Joe Baby, get us lost in the 50s. Let me pull you up, my friend. Here is Joe Baby, Lost in the 50s by Ronnie Millsap. And check out his hat. I want one like that.
Close your eyes, baby, follow my heart, call on the memories here in the dark. We'll let the magic take us away, back to the feelings we shared when they played in the still of the night. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. Whoa, whoa. So real, so right, lost in the 50s tonight. These precious hours we know can't survive, but love's all that matters while the past is alive. Now and for always, till time disappears, we'll hold each other whenever we hear in the still of the night. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. Whoa, so real, so lost in the 50s tonight.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Joe, Baby Joe. I don't know what it says in small print under his hat. I couldn't expand it anymore. It'd be too granulated. But I don't know. Joe, maybe he was a NASCAR driver. I know a lot of those guys sport those hats. But that song reminds me, it takes me back, yes, to like Happy Days, the Grease era, you know, watching those movies. And it reminds me of a show, Joe, if you're watching, that my sister used to torture me with, Solid Gold. It was on many, many years ago. I don't know how many of you remember that show, but it was big in the States. Anyways, I got tortured with it, and they had a lot of doo-wop bands and stuff, like American Bandstand, right? That's kind of what that song reminded me of. And Judy, I'm sure you're doing the doo-wops. We got to get Judy on. We will. Joe, baby Joe. Call you Joe. Great job, man. I like that. That brought back a lot of good memories. And you know, the one thing I like that everybody does too is when you guys hear others singing songs, the really cool thing is that a lot of you will comment and say, you know, I'm going to sing with this person, or I should do a duet with this person, which again tells me that the music to which that person is singing is inspiring you to do something or sing with somebody typically you wouldn't or maybe never have before. So I find that awesome. All right, I'm going to share a true story with you guys, okay, and this has to do with frequency. A while back, many of you may or may not be aware, I wanted to start, which it went dormant, not because I didn't want to do it, but I ran into some walls where there were other podcasts kind of titled as mine, even though I researched it and I was the only one to have that name. But apparently, and because YouTube is not just here, somebody else, who knows, could have been from New Zealand, had it. So I just kind of let that go. But I was doing a study and I had this person on the phone. And bless her heart, Judy, aka Admin Judy here with the Blue Wrench. I said, Judy, I've been doing a lot of research. Matter of fact, John and I had a long conversation about this as well, about subliminal messaging, about hertz, frequencies, and how and if they actually can alter your subconscious, right? So a lot of you, I know, like myself, fall asleep to various sounds, whether it be the nighttime or fans or maybe a distant train whistle or whatever. There's a reason. It's not the actual fan or the actual whistle. It's the frequencies. It's the hertz, what they call gamma frequency. So I said to Judy, Judy, I want to test this. I said, let me know how you feel if it, you know, alters your mood, your thoughts. Let me know what it does. And so Judy was sitting at a park, Judy, I believe it was you in your car, and I think she was on break, wherever she was, I forget, but she goes, okay, and we're on the phone, I'm recording all of this, right, because I wanted to do an episode about this. So I played it for Judy, and next thing I know, Judy, you went into this, you were a crash dummy. Judy went into this full-fledged panic attack. She had to pull over at the time. Now, of course, it wasn't funny then. I made sure Judy got home, made sure she was okay, but the irony of it all was that the frequency and the hertz that were used affect everybody differently. This was to alter or stimulate. It did quite the opposite with Judy, and it made her very anxious, pretty much in a full-fledged panic attack. And I did apologize to her up and down. That wasn't my intent, but that's what happened. So the point of this is that be careful, guys, what you're listening to, research, and if you're going to listen to anything new like a frequency or something, binaural beats is what they refer to them as. Okay, be very, very careful, and kind of test it out during the daytime when you're responsive, awake, and preferably at home. You don't want to experience what Judy went through, but we never did that again. And speaking of that, before we get on to our next artist here. So, what frequency heals depression? All right, this is cool. It says conventionally a gamma frequency of 40 hertz is used to alleviate depressive symptoms. That's 40 hertz. This study demonstrates that high frequency gamma of 77.5 hertz stimulation can produce good antidepressant effects. So there are alternative aids out there, such as finding maybe a frequency. A lot of you said white noise, green noise. I think Belle earlier said the fan. It's in terms layman decibels, if you will. So again, guys, there's a lot of cool stuff out there, but do your homework. Make sure you're within that range. Test it out while you're awake, up in the daytime, and make sure you're home. But a lot of that frequency sound can really, really help with your cognitive state. And they do a lot of that with music therapy. So I figured I'd share that with you guys. I listen to that stuff all the time before I go to bed, and I find it quite helpful. So green noise is pretty cool for me. I just kind of bring the hertz down a little bit, roughly at 50 and 60. So, but check it out, guys. You'll be amazed. And again, do your research. All right. Let me see. We have, I think it's Shaza or Shaza. Sharon is much easier for me. Sharon, you're singing Autumn Leaves by Eva Cassidy. It's pretty much fall here now in New England. Autumn leaves will fall. Very, very pretty. New England, I think, is probably one of the best in the entire country for our fall leaf. It's amazing. People come from all around the world to look at our foliage. And I don't blame them. It's very beautiful. So Sharon is going to share with us this song, Autumn Leaves. Let me pull you up here, Sharon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Sharon singing Autumn Leaves by Eva Cassidy. Take it away.
Autumn leaves. The fallen leaves drift by my window. The fallen leaves are red and gone. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, that you went away. The days grow long, and soon I hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, right there, that is Sharon Autumn Leaves doing a very beautiful job. Sharon, that's the first time I am hearing you, I believe. Very nice, very beautiful. That does. It reminds me of just, I was trying to read the comments. I think somebody said what helps them relax is like a nice crackling fire or the sound of it. That's kind of like one of those songs, Sharon, and that's what it reminds me of. Just relax, put you in a mellow mood, right? Maybe you get dim lit lights going on and just mellow music. Maybe you're sipping some wine, eating some cheese, whatever it is. But very beautiful, very relaxing, very therapeutic. Nice job. I thought that was awesome. Yeah, Lois, we have all the seasons, right? Supposedly New England's supposed to get, well, they say this every year. I think I'd love to have that job. I said it many times. Yeah, meteorology, yeah, it's tough. But, you know, guess what? You can say it's going to rain tomorrow. You're not going to lose your job because of it. You're wrong, but you have a job the next day. How many people would love that? Right? Imagine going to work and being wrong 50% of the time. And instead of getting demoted, you get promoted. Wouldn't that be cool? I thought it was. Speaking of music therapy, guys, another interesting fact for everybody out there. And again, guys, thank you so much to everybody out there for participating and staying involved. I appreciate it, and I know everybody else out there appreciates it. We all do. Music therapy is a form of therapy that uses music to address emotional, cognitive, and social needs. It has been found to be effective in reducing symptoms of depression and anxiety. It involves listening to music, creating music, and discussing the emotions and thoughts that arise during the process. In closing, research says it shows a clear link between health and music. This is all music therapy. Music therapy can be used to help combat depression and, this is from them, heal trauma. And listening to music has also been shown through research to reduce your heart rate, lower blood pressure, and decrease stress levels. That was documented April 15th of 2022. And those are just some of the health benefits that music does. Imagine that. This is why I wanted to share this with everybody. I know a lot of you out there realize it, but sometimes we just need that little reminder. Matter of fact, a lot of there's a lot of online stuff now where you can do a lot of different things if you need to talk to somebody, you know. But they have a lot of research now where they actually use music, you know, for people with depression, bipolar, you know, cognitive dysfunction, Alzheimer's, dementia, things of that nature, adolescence, right? So it has a lot of great benefits from it. I just find that amazing. I really, really do. And we all, whether we realize it or not, we are all actually doing therapy for ourselves. Every time we get behind that mic, you go on Sing Snap, you pick a song. I know almost all you say, it makes you feel better. Even if you're angry or depressed or whatever it is, right? You sing and there's something about it that just releases that tension. And we're doing it unconscious. We just do it because it's something we enjoy to do, and continue to do it, guys. Don't ever give up, ever. And always, very, very important on a serious note, don't ever be afraid, embarrassed, or ashamed of reaching out to somebody. There's no shame in that at all. That takes courage. All right, up next, let me see. We have Johnny, the other Johnny Bew. Johnny Bew is singing "Tonight's the Night." This is a Rod Stewart song, one of the older Rod Stewart songs. Johnny Bew, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. "Tonight's the Night" by Rod Stewart. All right, Johnny, hope you're watching, my friend. If not, you can always go back and re-watch the program. That's what we do. We do that fun stuff. All right, Johnny Bew, Rod Stewart. Wrong Johnny, hold on. Hold on. I'll get it. I'll get it, guys. Hang loose, hang loose. Here we go, all right.
Stay away from my window. Stay away from my back door too. Disconnect the telephone line. Relax, baby, and draw that blind. Kick off your shoes and sit right down. Loosen up that pretty French gown. Let me pour you a good long drink. Oh, baby, don't you hesitate, 'cause tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright, 'cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Come on, angel, my heart's on fire. Don't deny your man's desire. You'll be a fool to stop this tide. Spread your wings and let me come inside, 'cause tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright, 'cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Don't say a word, my bird. Just let your inhibitions run wild. The secret is about to unfold. Upstairs, people, the night's too old. 'Cause tonight's the night. It's gonna be alright. 'Cause I love you, girl. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the other Johnny. Tonight's the Night by Rod Stewart. John, I'm not laughing at you, man. I was reading a text and I gotta check to make sure what I was reading didn't say what it said. I'm sure it didn't. But anyway, back to you. So, I don't know, you know, a lot of people say Rod Stewart had many wives or whatever it is, the lyrics, something about it. I didn't pay much attention to the lyrics. I kind of like the tone of that song, the beat, actually. It's very just soothing for me. But, nonetheless, man, I like that rasp that you had in your voice. Very cool. Good job with your vocals, my friend. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. And now back to my discovery here. Lois. Okay. All right. I just read that. Okay. Lois, you threw me for a second. Next, I was reading something about Belle saying something about the lyrics, and then the ladies saying something about his wives, and then you said something about the sax. Is amazing. And of course, my clean mind thought that that's what you said, so I had to double check. I was like, Lois, whoa, hey, all right, you know, I get it. To each his own. Oh man, it you know, hey, it is what it is. At least, Johnny, good point. Good point, man. At least the depression is gone. Oh, man. I like that. Connie, would you say I just have to waste some data and sing with him? John, that's the point. Oh, Lord. You guys, man. You're one of a kind. Every one of you. Okay. All right. Yeah, you know, earlier you guys were mentioning something about the sounds, right? Does anybody know, I just learned this, truth be told, what they call the Lago movement. It's related to what a lot of you were stating earlier with certain sounds, but this ties into that. Does anybody know what the Lago, yeah, I'm saying that right, the Lago movement is? Anybody? Wanda, sax, question. Nah, Wanda, we wouldn't do that. Okay. Sounds of rain, thunder, nature sounds may also be relaxing, particularly when mixed with other music such as light jazz or classical. In easy listening music, since with music we are really told the beats per minute. Meaning, when you mix that, according to this article, it's what the Lago movement is. Right? So it's a combination. Sort of a stimulant, if you will, kind of on the idea of the sax. lowers depression, anxiety, makes you want to have a cigarette. That type of Lago movement. All right. Man, you know, never gonna be the same after this, I'll tell you what. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move right along here before I get distracted. This next gentleman, this is Tony58, aka Tony. One moment in time. I think that says Dana Winner. Dana Winner. Dana Winner. Okay. One moment in time. Tony. Remember that group, Tony has done it again? Okay. Probably not. That's way after you guys' times. Alright, Tony. Mike is yours, my friend.
Each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every gain to taste the sweet. I face the pain, I rise and fall, yet through it all, just much remains. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I feel eternity. I've lived to be the very best, and done it all, no time for less. I've laid my plans, now lay the chance here in my hands. Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I feel eternity. Yeah, you're a winner for a lifetime, and if you see that one moment in time, make it shine. Give me one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Tony. One Moment in Time, and yeah, so that's the video, right, of her singing, and I like how he put the lyrics up and sang along with the closed caption. Tony, great job, man. I can tell you have a bit of an accent there. I know a lot of ladies who call you handsome. And with those shades on, man, you kind of remind me of Tom Cruise when he did that movie Top Gun. That photo of him, that's what that reminded me of. That's probably why the ladies are Googling over there. That's Tony. One Moment in Time. Tony, good job, my friend. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Tony. Tony Cruise. Hey? I just nickname everybody. That's how it goes around here. And Bev, nice potty mouth. I was reading that. See, listen, I don't care if you're pissed, angry, anxious, whatever. You come here, you just let loose. Don't be yourself for a couple hours, right? Just enjoy whatever moments you're having and let loose. That's what the show is all about. And of course, enjoying fine artistry. Good job, Tony, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, back at the cafe, Wanda. I'm dying for my coffee, so everybody knows, you know, I have much bladder control. I do the, you know, thing. Someday I'll show you guys how to do chai. Well, chi. Most people call it chi. You know, how you can actually create energy between the palm of your hands. There are 3 simple steps to do it, and you can all do it live. I will show you, and it actually works, and you will actually feel the magnetic pull in and out, and you will actually force your hands to come together. And I will at one point show you guys how to do that. It's very relaxing, and when you're done, you can actually take your hands, if you do it right, and you can actually hold them up to the side of your head and relieve headaches. And again, I will show you guys how to do that. No tricks, nothing. You will do it, and you'll be amazed. All right, up next, this is Terry, a.k.a. Scotty. Terry, you are singing Hold On by one of my favorite artists, Michael Bubble. And let me see, Terry actually sent this in. This is obviously one of Terry's loved artists, Michael Boulay. As I refer to him as Michael Bubble. Great talent, the guy. Terry is. Anyways, alright, Terry, take it away for us, man, with Hold On by Michael Boulay. There, I said it, okay? Here you go.
Didn't they always say we're the lucky ones? I guess that we were one. Baby, we were one. But luck will leave you, 'cause it's a faithless friend. And in the end, when life has got you down, you got someone here you can wrap your arms around. So hold on to me tight. Hold on to me tonight. We are stronger here together than we could ever be alone. So hold on to me. Don't you ever let me go. There's 1,000 ways for things to fall apart, but it's no one's fault. No, it's not my fault. And
Maybe all the plans we made might not work out, but I have no doubt, even though it's hard to see, I've got faith in us, I believe in you and me. So hold on to me tight, hold on, I promise it'll be alright, 'cause it's you and me together, and baby all we've got is time. So hold on to me tonight. There's so many dreams that we have given up. Take a look at all we've got, and with this kind of love, what we've got here is enough. So hold on to me tight, hold on, I promise it'll be alright, 'cause we're stronger together than we could ever be alone. Just hold on to me, don't you ever let me go. Hold on to me, it's gonna be alright. Hold on to me tonight. Hold on. Hold on.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is our good friend Terry, aka Scotty. Hold On by Michael. For Terry's sake, Buble, Buble, French. Yeah. Terry, awesome job. I think you blew Michael Bublé away. He doesn't even hold a candle to you, man. Great job on that. And I agree, right off the bat, right out of the gate, man, you just nailed it. No low points in that song at all. Nice job, bro. Thank you, Terry. That was awesome. Terry always does good, though, anyways. He really does. Doesn't it, though? Wanda has a nice, positive love song. Yeah, Belle, thank you for reminding me. Yep, so we are going to probably this week, I think, maybe over the weekend, I don't know. Our time schedules are all different. We all live in different parts of the world. But we are going to sit down. Maybe we can have a suggestion thing, John, Bev, Jude, everybody, whatever, we want to come up with a theme, right? But we don't want to be plain Jane themes. I would love to do 50s, we did disco, all that stuff, but I think that we should add to it, kind of mix it up. If we do a 50s or something like that, maybe throw a little twist into it, right? Make it a little more interesting. Yeah, themes for the show, Belle. Yeah, 50s, I know everybody loves the 50s doo-wops. But dennycoolshow@gmail.com if you guys have ideas, suggestions, right? We're kind of mixing it up right now through the R&D, which is R&D, research development, and it is Tai Chi. Thank you very much for that. I was trying to think of it. But yeah, send it in, but just the subject. All you gotta do is just put theme and whatever theme it is. You don't have to elongate the email, right? But just send it to us, give us some ideas, and we'll kind of mix everything up, throw it together, and see what we come up with. Alright? Again, we want to mix it up, guys, and make it a lot of fun for everybody to enjoy and participate, of course. So, thank you for that. All right, we got 2 more artistes, and then we will let all of you guys go. We know it's getting late for many of you, and we appreciate you guys hanging tight with us. This next artist, I don't particularly care for him, but it kind of ties in with tonight's theme. This is a fun song, and I will share it right here with everybody. Let me see here. What the hell is it? Oh. This is... Hold on, guys. I'm probably not even doing it right. It's either boogie as in boogie or boogie as in pick your nose boogie. That's how I'm spelling it, so accept it. Alright. Here it is. I recorded this just for fun. And anyways, I'm going to play it for you guys. It's a fun song. There is no vid to it, so it's just audio. I'm going to put it on the main show banner as I always do. So this is me singing Boot Scootin' Boogie. It's a fun, good song. Alright, so Brooks and Dunn. Here we go. Shit. Crap. Hold on, guys. Got to restart that over. This live stuff. Alright, here we go.
Out in the country past the city limit sign, well, there's a honky-tonk, there's a county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke. It's all where the cowboy folk go to boot, scoot, boogie. Got a good job, I work hard for my money. Quitting time, I hit the door running. Fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. Flying down the highway to hide away. Stuck out in the woods to the boot, scoot, boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do. Come on, baby, let's go boot shooting. Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie. Bartender asked me, son, what will it be? I want a short of that redhead looking at me. Dance floor is hopping, it's hotter than the 4th of July. I see outlaws, in-laws, crook and straights, all out making it shaking on the boot, scoot, boogie. Yeah, heel, toe, do-si-do, come on, baby, let's go. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie. Oh, heel, toe, do-si-do, come on, baby, let's go, boot, scoot. Yeah, Cadillac, blackjack, baby, meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Yeah, get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie. I said, get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie. Well, get down, turn around, go to town, boot, scoot, boogie.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Boot, Scoot, and Pick Your Boogie song, Brooks and Dunn. Thank you all for the kind remarks. Much appreciated. I wanted to do something different and fun. I like those types of country songs. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun singing that. There's actually another version that John actually did sing along with me on it as well. So they're on there. So thank you guys very, very much. Appreciate that. And I just seen somebody new come in here. I think it was Mark. Hello, Mark. I think it was Mark. But yeah, guys, I was reading all the comments. Yes, we will definitely come up with something really, really cool for a theme. Looking forward to all of the suggestions that we have. All right, to close out our night for artists, I chose this gentleman as being the last because I just thought that this was an over-the-top sing, a very daredevil sing, and I wanted to close it out because it's a memorable tune. I thought he did an awesome job, and it really put just a big smile on my face because when you hear it and see it, you'll know why. You can't help but just feel good. So this next artist, let me put him up here for you guys. All right. Number 14, Richard. Richard is singing Tiptoe Through the Two Lips. Richard, man, I give you credit. I really, really do. So, without further doing, ladies and gentlemen, give your warm and pleasurable ears to Richard.
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh, tiptoe round the garden, by the garden of the willow tree, and tiptoe through the tulips with me. Showers away, I kiss you in the garden, in the moonlight, will you pardon me and tiptoe through the tulips with me?
I saved it for last, man. I wanted to end the show with a bang. Richard, you did it for me, and I think everybody else. Man, I don't know how you did that. I really don't. It's kind of like Tiny Tim was like a Billy Goat on crack. I don't know, man. You mimicked him so well. When you're trying to, not trying, but when you're singing it, I can just picture, I don't know if you were, Richard, straining or whatever, I would be. I'd be wearing something tight. It's, man, that put a huge smile on my face. And I appreciate that so much. You guys are troopers. I enjoyed every single minute of tonight. And thank you, Richard, for sharing that. That was awesome. Thank you very much. And thank to all of you, all of our gang members, guests, viewers, everybody. Tonight tonight was awesome. It was more personal for me, but I appreciate everybody participating and again inspiring others to build up that courage that they need. And remember, always be nice and calm and patient. That's the key to encourage others. And actions do speak louder than words. So, my friends, that draws us to this awesome conclusion for tonight's show. I do hope that everybody has an awesome, awesome weekend. And until then, my friends, please remember, be kind to others, be kind to yourself, and most importantly, if you or anybody you know needs help, don't be afraid to ask. Reach out. We are all there to support each other. For now, guys, God bless everybody. Have an awesome weekend. I am Denny Poole, and of course, gang, have an awesome weekend.